Matters leadership now, and a new book has been launched here in the country, and it's focusing on strategic thinking. And strategic thinking is not rocket science, and it should help you identify where you are and where you want to go in life, business or organization. These were sentiments echoed in Nairobi by Dr. Fred Ogola during the launch of his book, Strategic Thinking, 10 Lessons from 1,000 Strategic Plans. The professor and academic director at Strathmore University asserted that many people, organizations and business entities come up with good strategic plans which may fail, so they should learn lessons from the failures but not to keep repeating the same mistakes again.
Attending this book launch has taught me seven serious lessons. It has 10 lessons, but there are 7 serious lessons, and 3 of them that I have actually picked from and I remember one of them that Martin actually mentioned, romanticizing leadership. You need to understand what is the context that you need to perform, or like lessons, practical lessons that can actually apply for your organizations and even where you're working, your own personal life. Now, this is the book you need to get. I've read it, and I'm actually going to read it again and again, and congrats.
For me, I believe this is just the beginning of a culture of publishing for other people who have been probably thought it's really difficult. I think it's possible to document one's ideas and put them out there in the world. And this is exactly what Dr. Ogola has done.
I've opened a discussion that will continue with the corporate Kenya, academia, that later can lead to another book which will make more improvement. I've seen all media houses, if you review from Nation Media Group review to Standard and everything, people are overemphasizing on who will be the next president. But people forget that you can have the best president, but when there are poor members of parliament who will pass laws and legislation, if the Senate has poor leadership, who will pass those laws and legislation needed? If you have not a good MP, you don't have a good governor, you don't have a good senator, you don't have a good MCA, the president can be very good, but the president can't come to your village to build a road.
All right, indeed an interesting perspective on matters strategic thinking. Well, just before we get started with our discussion, let's set the base. President Uhuru Kenyatta has advised the next administration not to shy away from using debt, even as he noted its importance as a key accelerator of economic development. This comes as Treasury proposes an increase in the debt ceiling from 9 trillion shillings to 10 trillion shillings in order to finance the budget deficit for the